So I'm headed back to Martha's Vineyard to see my mom. It's really, back to the roots. I'm looking forward to seeing my mom. I'm not looking forward to y'all talking to my mom, though. My mom is a character. We'll put it like that. So many memories go through my head, from being with my mom, from the hard things that I've been through in my life, just a lot of heavy going to visit where it all began. Now this is a spot. So we're about to head down to the house where I got my first dog. I haven't been back here in years, so I wonder what it looks like. They're into plants here. I figured that out. My mom used to lock me out of the house. She'd be like, yo, be home at like 10 o'clock. And like if I wasn't home at that time, she would just lock all the doors. I was like a little hippie skateboarder kid back in the day. I definitely had no clue, that I was gonna be where I'm at now. I figured I'd be a professional skateboarder and that would have been that. I barely ever saw my mom here. She worked like 3 jobs. She was just gone. So my mom was like super mom back in the day. When we didn't have she made it look like we did. How I get so motivated, where I get this hustle from, my mom. So my mom. Yeah, I was never allowed to have a dog, and then my mom finally just folded. His name was Thunder. He was a black German Shepherd. I got him when he was like 8 weeks old, and I remember being like, all right, this is my responsibility. I gotta take care of this guy. I didn't get my first pit bull until a while after that. Thunder was like 3, 4 years old by the time I got Damon. But that's more for the next spot. Martha's Vineyard is significant to me because it's really, back to the roots, back to really where this all started. So, we had a day to, show the world some of the places where I really began before all the glory came to my life, to see the true story, see how it really began, the struggle. You work hard, anything in life is possible. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to visit where it all began. Damon, that was the first pit bull that I ever had. One of my first, just real bonds with the dog. You're talking, that was before General, before Cash, before any of them. I used to just have my 2 dogs, my dog Damon and my dog Thunder. That is when I ended up having to leave the house that I was in, and I had nowhere to go for the first time. How I ended up homeless, it wasn't like I was like a bum. I made the choice to be homeless. It was give up your dogs or be homeless. It wasn't even an option. But just every day I was just searching for housing, trying to find, somebody that would allow me to bring my dogs into a house. Normally you find a couple janky landlords. By the time I settled down, I started getting into the mindset of you got 2 dogs, what's 3? I was stacking these dogs, so I was just putting myself in more of a position to be homeless again. My mom's general perception of what I was doing in the beginning, I don't think she was very fond of what I was doing. Your mom sees you choosing to be homeless, to live around, to her, just a bunch of dogs. She didn't believe in me in the beginning, nobody did, but who would? I used to just come out here, hang out, just be here for the day. Work on little dog training things with some of them, throw the ball for them, just exercise them. That was life for me, it was just dogs, which it still is, so ain't changed. Do I know now that my mom is proud of me and everything that I've achieved? We've never really had that direct conversation. This was one of the last houses that I found. I didn't live in this. I had nothing to do with this. The house that I lived in burned down. I was by myself at this point too. Lisa wasn't around, no kids, nothing. It was just me and a ton of dogs. I was in a situation where I was finally comfortable and somebody didn't really mind that I had all these dogs, so I could keep kind of accumulating dogs. So that's what I kind of started doing there. I have a lot of memories from that house. Bringing General home, I got him in this house. I just kind of became known as the dog guy, which it's ironic, that's still what I'm known today. I had a lot of summers here. I probably lived here for about 4 years, I think. Cue the house burning down. This is the last house that I lived in on Martha's Vineyard. I went to Atlanta, and that whole scene happened, and then I ended up back in Wareham. And that's actually where Lisa came into the fold. That's actually kind of where we met online. So I'm about to head to Falmouth. I'm about to go to Goodwill Park and meet up with my really good friend, Matt.
We met Matt back around, I think 9 years ago now, and we started training together, and everybody hit it off right away. Our families are super close. It's actually Jordan's godparents. They'll always be very, very close friends of ours.
I met Marlon, man. How many do you have? 8, 9 dogs?
I think I had, at that point, yeah, maybe like 10 or so.
That's crazy. Yeah. I know him, like, no matter where he went, those dogs went with him, no matter what.
Oh, we were out there, whatever. Oh, that slide's still there, though. That's the slide I taught General to climb in like 3.5 minutes.
General is just like, he's like Yoda.
I climb up the slide, and that's all it really took, and he's gonna come up. And then once he saw me do it once, he would do it himself. I thought that slide was gone. It was a pleasant surprise to see it there still. He jumped all these signs. I used to have him jumping these signs and stuff, and he was just a big dog, so for him to be able to jump like that, I remember that. You know, I think they still want to tell people no alcoholic beverages allowed. Oh man, brother. Good to see you, my guy. Absolutely, bro. So we're gonna go up the Cape now. We're gonna go up to Brewster, to, you know, one of the, you know, pretty pivotal houses in my life. In this house, like, I literally remember having $72 in my bank account and realizing that I had a child on the way. I literally put every last ounce of my energy into taking the business to the next level. This is the house where Dog Dynasty Canines was born. The first time Lisa ever handled General was right in the backyard over here.
That's where I really got into training with Marlon, and he started training me, and I did a lot of work with General at that point.
The two of us kind of came together, and that right there is what helped it, you know, go to the next level. So I'm headed back to Martha's Vineyard to see my mom, and just to kind of get some time with my mom. So we're gonna head out to Aquina. There's this little spot where you can go to. It really feels like, you know, the edge of the earth. We're gonna go out there, just enjoy ourselves, just relax. I'm looking forward to seeing my mom. I'm not looking forward to y'all talking to my mom, though. My mom is a character. We'll put it like that. So, but I'm excited to see my mom. Look at that. Boom. I was like, I feel like I recognize this. Wait a minute, yo. Ran into a kid that I used to hang out with like all the time. Yeah, man, good, bro. We was out here filming the show, you know? Man, it's crazy. How you been?
These guys were playing together when they were that size.
I remember you cooking for us too.
Yeah, real talk, yeah.
Marlon's just so busy all the time and so focused on work that he doesn't get to talk to his mom all the time or really see her all the time, but when they do, they are very close.
He's always been into animals.
Ah, man, I had a lot of them back then.
And he was good, though. He always takes good care of his pets.
Yeah?
He does. The first day we moved to Martha's Vineyard, he went to school, he comes back, he goes, Mom, don't tell anyone I don't have a snake yet, because everyone thinks I have a python. I said, okay, because it's going to take you a little while.
Yeah, I was never allowed to have a dog.
We didn't have a lot of money. I had 2 kids, a single mom, I working 3 jobs. So the last thing I needed was a dog to add to it. Marlon was 13 years old when his dad got lung cancer. I decided maybe it'd be a good idea to get Marlon that dog, and we just deal with it, however it was.
I was too old to be comforted, you know, by other things, so it was kind of like a comfort thing, you know, for me. I was never allowed to have a dog, and then my mom finally just folded at that point and got me a dog.
The fact that we got the first dog and I saw how good he was with him, I mean, he really was good, you know, and we got him right in time, you know, like we got him, and literally, was it 1 week or 2 weeks after we brought Thunder home, Dad died. That dog was what he poured all his love and energy into. He was always looking around, you know, like, I need someone to lead me. Who's going to lead my way? He's tough. He needed his real dad, because his real dad was as tough as he is. But he didn't have that. And he was always looking. And finally, I looked at him and I said, Marlon, you're a born leader. Look how everybody follows you around. Look how people are watching you. Just go forward, make your way, and look behind you and notice that people are following you, and be a good leader. That's all. Do the right thing.
I remember that for life.
Do the right thing.
All right. That stuck with me for a long time.
That's because it's the truth. That's why it stuck with you. But I got to tell you, Lisa's some kind of angel. The fact that she takes care of the kids and then wakes up every day and cleans up dog poop. But she grew up that way. She's a tomboy, and she grew up with snakes and snails and puppy dog tails too. So you picked the right wife. That's all I can say.
I still pick up poop too.
I know.
Nothing's changed in life. You can be worth a lot of money and still pick up poop. It don't mean nothing.
Not many girls though.
I'm always show that.
Yeah. Don't give up.
I'm gonna learn to not give up. Yeah, don't give up.
It's like kind of who he is, you know. It's who Marlon is.
So every year, to end off the summer right, Martha's Vineyard has a really incredible fireworks show. So I think we're gonna try to get the family out, get the dog out and go see if we can experience that.
It's the same as it's been since the day he was born. He's been like that. When he used to go to kindergarten, as a little boy, we'd walk and the kids would take the bus, and we'd be sitting down waiting for the bus to come, and as soon as the bus would pull up, all the girls, all the kids would stick their heads out the window and start yelling, "It's Marlon, it's Marlon!" He always was the entertainer. I don't know what it was.
So many memories go through my head, you know, from being with my mom, you know, from the hard things that I've been through in my life, you know, people passing away. And it was really nice to see her, you know, on the island, just experience some things with her together. It was kind of fun to let her experience the mob scene in my life.
Are you proud of Marlon?
Are you kidding me? Yes. As a matter of fact, when I send him a text, I always say, "Love you," and what do I say at the end of that?
That's about all I always say to them.
Love you proud. Love you proud. How could I not be proud of this guy? Look what he did. Look what he made. Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course.
Everything that I am is what I learned from her.
Thank you.
No, you know.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you for everything. I love my mom.
Just I appreciate you more than I could ever put into words.
Like I said, I trust you.
Guys, can we just get one of you just standing next to each other as well?
So it's real important for me to keep my dogs and my family safe. So that's why we enlist in Shadow. That's the best in the business. You don't get no better than that.
They call me Shadow because I was always around.
Oh, he got it.
You want real security? Call the Shadow Group.
Oh man, I throw up in that thing there. Oh no, hell nah. Just looking at it, I'm getting up. Yeah. Yeah, so one of the big events on Martha's Vineyard is they have this ag fair, you know, every year. And we figure we're gonna head over there, bring Hulk, and just let him experience it. You know, we got Shadow with us to keep everybody at bay, so we're ready to roll. The thing is, as you can see, my life is hectic now. Everywhere I go, I need Shadow.
How would you describe Shadow?
A gentle giant when needs to be, and a savage gorilla that will rip your head off when needs to be too. I don't have a bodyguard for like y'all little haters out there. I have him around to keep peace and order in my life. You know, I have him around to be the guy that says no a lot of the time. When you get crowds like that, we gotta go, you know, you can just move out of the way. If you really tried to cross that line and really tried to do something, he will handle you. Like, and he will handle you roughly, you know, and that's how it will go. Do not cross that line. If it's not obvious enough, the man's biceps are bigger than my head.
Shadow's a call sign. Call sign is how you're referred to on the radio during tactical operations and movements. They call me Shadow because I was always around. I call myself the professional. I have to play good cop, bad cop when it's time to move around with my clients.
Come on. Come on, I'll hit you on real quick. I got you. You about to send it with me, bro? What's up?
Nice. Oh, we're gonna split it. Awesome. One more.
Ready? Green one right on the top, right there.
Green one on the top. Oh! Winner.
Send it.
With DDK, you're not just dealing with one client, which would be Marlon. You're dealing with the dog. They pay for us to limit the access to them. And that's exactly what I try to do with Hulk. Make sure nobody's touching the dog because they can have a needle, they can have anything on their hand, and the next thing you know, they're pricking the dog. I had a 68-year-old woman just try to touch his face. Sorry, ma'am, unfortunately, you can't pet the dog. With the utmost professionalism and courtesy, I'll tell her, go yourself.
Come on, send it, let's go.
I've been doing this quite some time. Growing up, I was the anti-bully. I was the one that bullied the bullies. I still do. I got into law enforcement, SWAT, tactical narcotics team, and I worked undercover for a few years, just targeting cartel organizations. I took a leap of faith. I said, you know what, it's time to get in the private sector. Some of the clientele that I've had the pleasure of serving and protecting, A-list celebrities like, Cardi B, Ryan Reynolds. I have the sports world, I have the music world, film, and now I have the Hulk. I go to fairs all the time. I'm 44 years old, but fairs, no matter if I'm working or not, I always feel happy. It's just a great positive energy. There's this one game that always catches my eye, and it's a target shooting game. You get an air rifle, and you have to shoot at this 4x6 index card with a red star, and it's not easy.
Marksman over here.
I was very successful, and I hope I was able to get the star shot out through my marksmanship.
That's a winner! Yeah. Done! That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Nice job!
Probably the best thing that's happened this week.
If you want real security,
Marksman.
call the Shadow Group.
And I got my big ass elephant.
Winner! That confirms it. You know what I mean? Like, I knew he was a marksman, but that confirms it. But so yeah, man, don't with my security.
I'm shooting for elephants. It's a lot better than shooting people.
When we were leaving, we realized that, we're a little too tight in the cars.
Yeah, unfortunately, with our Jeeps and big ass Hulk, we had nowhere to fit the elephant. So I saw this big shiny pickup truck. Unfortunately, I had to say goodbye to my elephant.
We just donated it. We don't know if they want it or not, but if they don't, they'll give it to somebody else. But, you can probably see your truck and a blue elephant on TV later.
They'll know.
No, never. Send it! Dude, you cannot rent a Jeep and not send it down the road. It just can't happen. It's a must. You gotta go for it.
We've been invited up to the Lighthouse, which they're normally only open 1 day a week, but they're opening up especially for us. I'm scared of heights.
Hulk, after you. Bro, full send. These stairs are looking pretty serious. Hulk's a trooper, though. He's gonna make it up. Oh, he can't go up there. After we made it up this massive, windy staircase, I realized that there's kind of a little step ladder at the top, and yeah, Hulk's not getting up that. See, Hulk, I'll be right back. You're not making it up here, but I am sending it to the top.
Oh, hell no. Well, the ash should go out, by the way.
It's kind of stuck. There we go.
Hulk's trying to send it, bro. You don't got that, bro. You don't got that. You gotta go out backwards and see the shoulders fit out. What are you looking at, man? I think my favorite part of the Lighthouse experience was watching Shadow get through the little hole. It was like being reborn.
Hey, delete that footage, man.
It's not even that high. Don't you such
Get some of that jerky. That venison.
Yeah.
I think we had a great week of filming. I had a great time, great experience again. I'm still learning the dog, how he moves, how he walks. The more we spend time together as a unit, the better we're gonna work as a unit. So I'm happy to be aboard.
Yeah, they're ready to go. I don't gotta go back in. Come on, send it, send it, send it. Full send. Meet Vader, son of Hulk, Lord of the Dark Side. Lord of the Dark Side. Today we have the ultimate test. Let's see if he can perform when it counts the most. This is not a game now. Does he have what it takes, right? Is he gonna bite? Ah!
Vader, you're supposed to catch them. This is Vader. He's a little over a year old. He's off of Hulk and Porsche. He's owned by a couple in Texas.
Meet Vader, Lord of the Dark Side. So a lot of people think what we do is just for the cameras, but this dog training we do is a serious business.
So he's come back for real protection training. The family has been through some traumatic experiences in their past, so they truly need the protection for their own peace of mind. So being Hulk's son, we can see a lot of similarities in him as his dad. He's a very powerful dog. He's ready to work when he needs to, and he's also a very sweet dog as well. And he's not even done growing yet. So we're gonna be doing home protection, personal protection. I'm gonna be taking his sister Storm to the vet, but Marlon and Karina are gonna take Vader up to the training room.
Listen, let me tell you something about Bike Club. If you can't get up this ramp, you can't train, period. Can't train, can't film, can't nothing.
Today we have the ultimate test. Let's see if he can perform when it counts the most.
The training that we're going to do today is going to determine whether Vader is suitable for protection work or not.
Is this dog balanced? Main thing. Like, is he a dog that I can send out into the public? Does he have what it takes, right? Is he gonna bite? Is he gonna commit to the bite? He's friendly, you know what I mean? Like, he's fine with me, he's normal. Like, everything is normal.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretend to be the attacker, and I'm gonna see how it reacts now that he's had a bit more training.
Good boy.
This was the first time that we allowed the cameras to film us training with, somebody else's dog. So it's a bit different. I'm really kind of pushing the boundary of him.
That dog will bite for real. 100% that dog will bite you. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick my hand in his mouth, but if you wanted to, you could. But I promise you, look, that dog will bite you. All right, good. Let him walk around for a second. Walk him up to me.
Good boy. Come here.
There we go.
Good boy.
Come here, boy.
Come here.
You're good. Everything's good.
Good boy.
And there's a lot of different reasons why people, want protection dogs. You can be in a, situation where you're, out and about, you need a dog with you, it can be something for you travel a lot, you want to have your dog at home, with the family. There's a lot of different type of situations where, people need, protection.
Yeah. So that ain't no bull. And here we can show you that it's 100% civil, a word that I don't know if we've highlighted, but civil meaning there is zero equipment involved in this training. I'm not making noise with nothing. I'm just walking up to the dog, she's giving him the command, and he will be on guard. Tell him. Tell him.
Good boy. Good boy.
Dark side. Now we're gonna give him a bite because he's real frustrated. He's used to releasing the equipment, which is good.
So basically, I need him to start to understand the double sleeve, which is basically teaching him to not hold equipment and to come off and on to the next bite. Which in turn will teach him if the perp drops the jacket, drop the jacket, chase the ass. That's the overall, idea behind that. Chase that ass.
I'm over here. Here's where the threat is. So it's just like I said, this is not a game now. So it's real serious that he understands. Hey, oh! Hey!
So yeah, so overall, I'm very happy with Vader, doing very well. So, now I'm gonna just bring in a hidden sleeve, and I'm just gonna confirm that, no equipment, this dog is ready to bite.
An attacker is not going to be wearing any equipment, so Marlon will tease him without the sleeve and see if he actually jumps and lunges at him.
If you were gonna rob me, are you gonna come with the bite sleeve on or a suit and try to no, right? So it's important that the dog sees reality as much as possible.
So now we're gonna test if I put my arm in his mouth, what would happen, right? So, ready? I'm gonna stick this arm, no protection in his mouth. Ready? You ready? Ready? Just kidding.
Vader's, he came close to bite me today. My finger kind of rolled into his mouth one time. I could feel his jowl closing, as but it's part of the game, It's like a dangerous dance. It's like, watching somebody try to subdue the cobra into the little basket, you know what I mean? So that's just what I do.
You win, I lose. You're the winner, I'm the loser.
Force is strong with you, it is.
All right, so now, what I want to do, what's important is let him come up to me over here.
Good boy. Come here. Good boy.
Hi, buddy.
Good boy.
Good job. Yeah, overall it was good. You know, he showed progress in the areas that I wanted him to show progress in. Coming off the bike quickly, you know, and re-engaging the threat, very important. So yeah, overall, yeah, I mean, he did great. He did great. Good job, Vader. Dark side.
I think the client's gonna feel very safe with Vader around.
Yeah, man, A+ for him. He did really good. A+ for him, and A+ for Karina too. We'll give her an A+ too. See, guys, I am nice at the end of the day. A+ for Lisa too, even though she wasn't in it. Yeah, everybody gets A's and a plus sign. Even though Vader is not a finished product yet, he's already shaping up to potentially be one of the best dogs that I've ever trained. You have passed the test, young Padawan Vader. We're gonna take Hulk Lamborghini shopping. So Hulk is the Lamborghini of the dog world, but he is the all-time pinnacled Lamborghini of the dog world. It's mind-blowing to think that I've went from being homeless before my life to, you know, about to purchase a Lamborghini. Rolling.
Just listen to that.
I should be playing like gospel music should be playing right now. My Corvette, Victoria, has been at the tuning shop. Can't wait to see her again. So today I'm gonna go pick up my newly transformed Corvette and we're gonna take Hulk Lamborghini shopping. I'm gonna take my buddy Tommy with me, good friend of mine and an absolute car enthusiast as well. Tommy is gonna pull out the old Lamborghini Huracan Performante and we're gonna hop in that thing.
Ready to go see your baby?
Yeah, oh man, dude, I haven't seen that thing in forever. I wonder if it's dirty.
Marlon's been obsessed with cars since I've known him.
Dogs, my kids, my family is, you know, definitely what I love the most in life, but I definitely have a very, very deep attachment to cars. People ask me all the time if I have a bucket list. Yeah, I do, but it's just a list of cars. There it is!
Notice something. Oh, there's the beast.
So this is Victoria. It's a 2015 Chevrolet Z06 Corvette. It's pretty much the flagship of Corvette, aside from the ZR1. Yeah, a whole new beast. That's just what I want to hear right there. It's so great to see my car again. You hear it? Oh man, I'm ecstatic. It's snappy, it barks now. Like it has a little bit more bark to it. That's like what I want. Like you can just feel it. You know what I mean? I just can't wait to get it on the road and feel what it's like on the street. But Hulk is just, yeah, he wasn't impressed. I think he feels like we need to make it to 1,000 horsepower. He wasn't quite impressed yet. So. This was like a dream car. So when I achieved it, it was like, you know, oh yeah, dude. Oh. You know, I just wanted to start there. Kind of got my feet wet, and then it was just like the addiction just started to take over. It's time for the Lambo, you know? So next up, we're gonna head over to Lamborghini Boston, which, you know, is just a real magical kind of moment in my life to realize that this is like real. It's mind-blowing to think that, you know, I've went from being homeless before in my life to, you know, here I am, you know, about to purchase a Lamborghini.
So we're at the Lamborghini dealership and everyone's really excited to meet Hulk.
Hi guys. Hi Hulk.
How you doing?
How's it going? Hi buddy. Hi.
Everyone was talking about the Hulk before I knew what the Hulk was. So I was expecting the Hulk. And when I saw the dog, I knew exactly what it was. He's everything that the word is, and he's a friendly giant. So I can understand why he's so popular.
Anywhere you go with Hulk, I mean, he brings like, you know, hysteria, man. You know what I mean? Like people love this dog. So I think they were more excited about
meeting Hulk than, you know, I was to be there. People are getting that social media buzz on, you know what I mean?
All right.
Oh man, I need to make money. I'd literally buy all these and live in a cardboard box. Like, I'd be fine with that. She wants a
I don't know if she'd be okay with
She's
that.
on the whole house thing right now.
My passion and something I always wanted was horses, and I've got that now. But I definitely I'd have fun with the Lamborghini.
I like that one, but I don't know, like, what
We're gonna
she
drive
doesn't
the
know.
white one, but we'll see, you know? You gotta drive it first to really
Yeah.
get that feel.
Yeah.
And then we can decide which colors you love. We could get a car exactly the color of Hulk's leash and passion. Well, do you wanna drive it?
Oh. Ah.
Hulk's looking like, where's his seat? He wants to come with.
Bro, listen, you gotta get a license first. When I buy it, bro, you'll be the first ride in it, I promise. Second ride in it. I think Hulk wanted to come with, but unfortunately in this situation, there's only 2 seats and you have to travel with somebody from the dealership.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, it was perfect. I think Jamie wasn't fully prepared for, like, you know, a like mid-send. Because it wasn't a full send, it was just like a mid-send. If you gonna buy a Lambo, I mean, you gotta send a little bit. Send it. They got Hulk in the Lambo.
Lisa, I think it's sold.
Oh, man.
Jamie looks a little shaken.
But no, the first one I was scared. I gotta be honest. He just went for it and didn't even warn me.
Send it real quick.
Well, we're here. We're good.
The road was wide open and it was just right there. Dude, she will literally be like, I've tried to get a reaction out of her. And she just literally like.
Marlon's really excited, and there's a lot of beautiful cars here. He's picked out a few that he really likes, but it's still not exactly what he wants. And when you're spending that much money, you want to make sure that it's exactly what you want.
So we're looking into our options now, and we're gonna take it from there. So hopefully by the springtime, me and Hulk will be rolling in a Lambo. Rolling. Hulk is the Lamborghini of the dog world, but he is the all-time pinnacle Lamborghini of the dog world. You know, to compare him to a Lamborghini would essentially mean there's a price. So he's much more valuable than Lamborghini. It's priceless. Fair to say, Hulk paid for this, and this. He paid for everything. That's his car. Maybe he'll let me drive it though. I'm a very thankful, blessed human being at the end of this day. I get to wake up each day and spend time with the people I love and do these amazing things like, you know, shop for Lamborghinis and hang out with, you know, just great people, man. I love, you know, the people that I'm around. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I'm thankful at the end of the day. So we don't have a Rudolph, but we can do one better. We have a Hulk.
We're going to do a Christmas picture with the family and the dogs.
Let's see if we can't get the perfect family photo.
So we're going to do a Christmas picture with the family and the dogs, but first we have to get the Christmas tree and all the decorations. My favorite thing about Christmas is, sounds corny, my kids and seeing them excited about Christmas presents. Yeah, just waking up to see them excited.
I'm waiting for Lisa and Karina to decorate the Christmas tree, which is something I'm not generally involved in.
We try not to spoil the kids, but it's hard around Christmas.
On an elf on a shelf.
Jordan has become very expensive with his taste lately, so everything he wants is like a dirt bike and a car like Dad's or an iPhone. So we've been busting our asses getting this tree and everything set up, and Marlon's asleep on the couch with the dog.
They say work smarter, not harder. I've developed this like strange internal alarm clock where like I can just like nap it out.
The tree's looking perfect, so now we need to get everyone together, dogs included for the picture. This could take a little while.
Come on there, Beefy. Hey, Dad.
I'm gonna make sure that we can get the perfect photo. Marlon's pretty specific about how his Instagram pictures look, so I have to really make sure that I get this one down. There's many challenges with this photo. The dogs, the kids, we have to get everybody to focus on me, so I'm gonna have to try to use whatever I can, whatever techniques, to get everybody to stay focused.
Shaddai is a great photographer, but he's gonna need to be quick because my kids and my dogs are not gonna stay still for very long.
Toby.
Children.
Let's pick a hat.
You guys can also try to take like a step back.
No, Jackson, you were good.
Sit up, bro. Look at your head.
Look here, look here, look here. Smile on 3, 1, 2, 3, smile. As expected, you had one dog looking this way, another dog looking that way. The kids, you had to catch them quick, but we still got the photo, and that's what's important.
Since Hulk was so good for the pictures, we got him a little Christmas gift.
Oh. That was a good one. Dude, are you excited? Are you happy about Santa? Look at this guy. He's like, dude, why are you dressed? Are you good?
Marlon looked pretty ridiculous in that Santa costume. His beard was like sticking straight out.
Yeah, I think I'm the skinniest Santa around. This type of thing is not my style, but you know, anything to make my kids happy. My kids, my dogs, anything for them.
You gotta open it. Like, dude, I don't have hands. Doesn't want to agree with that.
So I got Hulk this giant beef bone. Big dogs, big bones. Dude, you got some teeth in there, bro. Look at those things.
I have no idea what I want for Christmas. I pretty much have everything I could ever need, so I just want to see my kids happy and see their happy faces on Christmas morning.
What do I want for Christmas? I want my kids to be happy and enjoy Christmas and, you know, spend time with my family. That'll be a success of a Christmas to me. So I've got some good photographs today. So I decided that, you know, me and Karina would try to lift Hulk up into the air and see if we can't get, you know, one more good picture to end up today.
Oh my God, yeah, he's pretty damn big. That's been good. All right. Merry Christmas from DDK and Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, he's real heavy. Yeah, he's good. What are you thinking, Lisa?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Whoa.
From everybody at DDK, Merry Christmas, everybody. I love y'all and I appreciate you for supporting me through all these years. Know that. From my family to your family, Merry Christmas, and we love you. That's it.